The Zohar says, Amar Rabbi Elazar le'aviv. Rabbi Elazar said to his father was who? I can't hear you. Rabbi Shimon. Elu asudot, ech mitaknot. What's the tikkun? What's what exactly happens during the meals of Shabbat? How is it being fixed? Amar lo, he said to him, Leil Shabbat katuv, and night it says, Virkavtich al bamate aretz, and I will carry you on the high ground. He says, Bo balayla, that night, mitbarechet hamalka v'chol sde tapuchim. The queen, the malka, the Shekhinah is being blessed, and together with it, the whole sde chakal tapuchim, the field of heavenly orchard. It's a metaphor that they use. Umitbarech shulchano shel adam, and by doing so, the bracha comes on the table of a person. It is very important to treat your Shabbat table with such, I wouldn't say seriousness, yes, seriousness, but yet joy. Because your Shabbat table is being blessed right now by the bracha, by the blessing that comes from above. Therefore, it is appropriate, Rabotai. I know we all like to get comfy-pumpty on Shabbat and so on and so forth. Summer is hot and so on. But please, it's a Shabbat table. Don't come to Shabbat table with flip-flops. Don't come to the Shabbat table wearing sweatshirt or t-shirt. For crying out loud, it's a Shabbat table. Come with your finder, with your best clothes on Shabbat table. People come with sweatpants and with their hair like that. Clean yourself up. Put a nice shirt. If you want to feel, let's say you don't like ties, so put yourself like a Hasidic Bekeshetish or something. It's beautiful. Listen, we are not Hasidim, but there are certain things that they do that are beautiful, and one could adapt it, not because he's betraying his own tradition, but rather because he wants to respect what needs to be respected. And that is Shulchan Shabbat. That's the bracha that comes. V'neshama nitvosefet la'adam, and then you get an extra soul to the person. V'layla hu simchat hamalka, the night is the joy of the queen. V'tzarich ha'adam lismoach besimcha v'le'echol ha'seuda shel hamalka b'yom ha'shabbat. And you need to rejoice in that meal. And you need to be happy. You need to be rejoiced because that's the Seudah of the queen. You get upset on Seudah Shabbat. Your wife didn't make the food that you wanted. She made it too spicy. She didn't put enough salt. I have a solution for you. Not a problem. If your wife does not make the food that you like on Shabbat, not a problem. I have a solution. Make it yourself. Don't like it? Make it yourself. Do whatever needs to be done, but maintain the simcha and the joy and the respect of your Shabbat table. I know someone who became developed a hatred towards religion. Why? Because at his Shabbat table, his father always used to complain, always used to yell, always had a complaining. It is terrible, just enough complaining, he couldn't take it. He said, I used to hate to think about Shabbat table. He said, my mother used to work her nails to the bone. In poverty. She did whatever she can. She was falling, she was sick, and so on. A guy would come from shul and always, he could never say a good word. Always. So he said, if this is what it is, I don't want it. It's a terrible thing. Imagine, now is the Suda, you're at the wedding. Your joy is a care. Who cares about the food? The simcha is a big joy. You dance and you sing and you're in a good mood and You sweat and who cares? It's a simcha. This is Shabbat. Okay, there's food, Baruch Hashem, but look around you how beautiful your family is. Baruch Hashem, you have a family. Baruch Hashem, you have a family. Before you know, your kids would fly like little eagles out of your nest, and you're going to be left alone with your missus, and you say, oh, it's so quiet here. Where is this joy that you're going to have? Don't feel miserable because you are a miserable person. Be happy. Look at the bracha that is around your table. The bracha is not how big your diamond ring or your gold watch or the silver candelabras you have. This is the bracha is in the joy, in the simcha. If a person wants to feel he's really a gifted person, the Kadosh Baruch Hu granted him, look at the joy. The simcha, but the simcha has to come from you. You don't have jesters who will come and dance to you to make you happy. The simcha needs to come from inside. Look at what you have. Baruch Hashem, you have a house. You have a roof. You have a table. Baruch Hashem, we have some food. Great. My family's tradition is my father does it different, but my family's tradition is that the only thing we put on the bread, on the table, on Shabbat, is the plates, the bread, and the wine. After we bring the food in and we'll fill up the whole table with little plates. Why? Even if we have only bread and wine, also Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem! It's also bracha. That's enough. It's not about the food, it's about the bracha in it. I've seen people, they eat little teeny bits of herring. Also, I love herring. But teeny bits of herring, they like this. And they ate a small piece of chicken. The chicken was cut into like 10 pieces. And they were happy and they were singing. And you see the light coming, their face become candles. The light, they shine, their face glow. And they eat the bread and they eat the challah, they drink the wine, and it's the simcha, it's good. And I've seen people with tables like a feast, or like the emperor of China, and this is not bracha, this is a klala. You got to put things in the right perspective. But for simcha, you need to rejoice. You need to rejoice. You want to understand that the word sameach is like chamesh. Same thing. You have to work 5 times harder than that, and it's also within your hand. It's up to you. To be depressed, to complain, that's every buffoon can do. This is not good. That's not good. That's not good. It's like the gabbai of the shul would complain, or that the books are the place, that this is not the place, that this is not the place. Why? Because people come in and go. Or the father in the house will complain, there is a big balagan, there is a mess. Baruch Hashem, you have children to mess up your house. Baruch Hashem, you have people in your congregation to come in and to mess up the place. Say thank you. What do you want? You want to be organized? What do you want to be a pharmacy? There's nobody here, like a museum, fine, not a problem. They'll go somewhere else, and you can clean up yourself all day long. There are books on the table. That's good, because people learn in it. You don't want any books on the table? I think you got pick up the wrong job. Go work in a pharmacy, or be a janitor somewhere. Clean it up as much as you want. And it says, בסעודה שנייה, in the second meal of Shabbat, כתוב, אז תתענג על Hashem. Then you're going to rejoice on Hashem. Why? כי בשעה היא at that time מתגלה עתיקה קדישה. The ancient one. התקינו סעודתה, דמינותה שלמטה חדבת מכה קדישה, דהוא סעודתה דעתיקה קדישה. This is the Seudah. Every time it's very important to say the Atkinu Seudata and all Shalosh Seudot. You are now, when you say that, people just go like this. Do you know what you're saying when you're saying Atkinu Seudata? You are calling upon a spiritual power of beyond capacity, beyond our ability to understand this magnitude of this. You are calling upon to invite them to your meal. Atkinu Seudata. I'm calling upon. This is the Seudata, the Atika Kadisha, the ancient one. V'chol ha'olamot hem besimcha, and all the words are in joy. That's why you are not allowed to be sad on Shabbat. If you said on Shabbat, it's like you're an unbeliever. The whole entire world, everything is besimcha. Ve'ashlemut, and perfection and joy of the Atika Kadisha, the ancient one. We do, and this is his meal. And Seudah Shlishit Shel Shabbat, it says, Ve'echalticha nachalat Yaakov avicha, and I would give you and I'll provide for you the inheritance of Yaakov. And this is the Seudah of Ze'er Rampin, a small face. Let's not get into this now. Refers to the lower 6 sferot, the upper 3 sferot, and so on and so forth. That's what we're doing. V'chol sheshta yamim, it says, and then he's b'shlemut, then he's completely. That's, by the way, when we say tefillah, v'yanuchu va, v'yanuchu vo, v'yanuchu vam. In the tefillah of Friday night, we say v'yanuchu va, refers to the Shechina, the Malka, Malchut. V'yanuchu vo, and refers to Ze'er Rampin. Vayanuchu vam in Mincha is where they are in the complete unification and everything is in perfection. This is the peak of the holiness of all time of Shabbat. This is not the time for you to look how this is, oh my goodness, this is how we fail. Shabbat is a metaphor for the Messianic era, and I'll tell you how it is. Let me just take a sip from this holy coffee. Good coffee. Michael. So now, what happens? Friday night, everybody wears their fine clothes and they go to shul and they eat and they feast and da-da-da-da. Shabbat morning, Shabbat in the morning, some people it's a little hard for them to get out of bed. Shabbat, I don't want to sleep. You want to sleep on Shabbat? Whatever. They want to start praying at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I'm about to finish praying. All right? You think about this. But they go home, and they're more important to them to do the schnapps and the lechaim and the shul and so on and so on. They don't want to go home and make kiddush and make the seudah and really rejoice. They worry about themselves. Comes Seudah Shlishit, the peak, the mincha, the climax of it all. And what they do, they go to shul without a tie, they're more chilled out, relaxed, to eat some egg salad, shmek salad, tuna salad, of course, free vodka. Let's go. Free vodka. And meanwhile, what they do, in one hand is the vodka, or the whiskey, or the single malt, the other hand is, all right, a few more minutes, all right, it's almost over. This is exactly how we're going to relate to our lives. At the beginning, everybody is kol tov v'yafeh, everything is fine. Then we want to take our time. It's an opportunity to bring the Atika Kadisha. No, we don't want to. I don't have time. I need to sleep. This is how you live your life, by the way. And then when it's about time, now it's the top of it all. Now you can be charged for the whole entire week with such spirituality and so on and so forth. Yemot HaMashiach are here. I don't want to come with the tie. The heck with this. Give me some X out. I want to drink myself to oblivion. I don't want to know about it. Let's just finish with this thing already. You want Mashiach to come? He's not coming like this, Rabbatai. Only those who really experience that the right way will be able to really enjoy and to actually make it to this time. If you ever experience, I remember going into or being among people who were. When I look at them on Shabbat, as Shabbat progressed, they were like angels, they weren't like human. Again, you should try to experience a little bit different than what you experience. You should try to go, really, try to experience a Shabbat by Hasidim. You should. There's a lot to learn from them. We lost it. Even the Sfaradim, we lost it. You know, we're more like catering halls than that we are really mystical and spiritual. Go to Hasidim. You see Mazeh Seudah Shlishit. They sing their brains out. And they sing their brains out. Seudah Shlishit. You don't want it to stop. Ma. We daven Arvit already. A little bit more. It's not because you want to, I'm holy and then I'm going to make Havdalah at 8 o'clock when it really Shabbat over at 5:30. I really like Shabbat so much. This doesn't do that. The shtuyot. It's arrogance. I want you to sing at the top of your lungs. Do you sing until you be able to let go and to shed and to break all the barriers, all the husk, all the klipot that are around you that accumulate like plaque on you. You sing your life out. You don't know what's singing. You'll sing and there will be a tune that you're going to bring yourself to tears. Not because you're sad, because your spirit is talking now. And then you're going to sing another tune and you're going to be 2 seconds later begging on the table with joy. This is the neshama is talking now. This is the kedusha that comes into you. Let the holiness inside of you. You don't want it inside of you. You want to stay away with your bottles of vodka and with your whiskeys and with your single malts and you're going to eat and you don't care about, I want Torah. You don't want Torah. You want everything decoration for you. You don't experience it. You don't feel it because you're dead spiritually. You should do it. There will be nothing wrong if you experience one time Shabbat. And then you're going to say, hey, my goodness, what are we doing? And it's good if you go as a group of people to experience Shabbat like this. Why as a group of people? Because like this, you'll be able to come back to your place and actually change it. Because when you go as individuals, you don't have enough of a backbone to really apply a change. You're going to feel uncomfortable, you're going to be a little arrogant for a while, and then you're going to go back with the peer pressure around you. You need to go as a group of people. Go experience that. Go to Borough Park. Go to Williamsburg. Go to Tzfat. Go to Yerushalayim. Go see what it is. I'm telling you, I walked in Yerushalayim. This time that was in Ezra. And this time I felt completely different in Yerushalayim. Usually Yerushalayim feels very intense to me. This time I went to Yerushalayim and I really saw the Kedusha coming out of people's faces. I went with my son to this place. It's crazy. Next to the mirror in Yerushalayim. It's like, it tells you how many, which minyan room is available. They have like a whole set of minyanim. It's like you go in, it's like a factory, in and out, minyan after minyan. Okay, minyan open, the room number 4, everybody, it's crazy, it's unbelievable. And you think it's so quick, emotions. No, you're wrong. The tefillah was, I looked around and said, look at this, there's people like angels. You see their skin transparent. You see the light coming out and shining out in the middle of the week. Guys, we're very close. We are so close. We are so close. Why would you drink yourself out to darkness? It's time to shake it. Remove the plaque. Go do your cleaning. You have all your arteries are clogged with materialism and lack of spirituality. Let the spirit that you are on a spiritual life support, like this, slowly. Make you pump it into you. And how you do it? By experience Shabbat. People don't want to sing, you don't care. You guys get together a group, 5, 6, 7, 10 guys, sing, bang on the table and sing, everybody will sing right after you. And if not, move to a different place. But whatever it is you do not compromise on Shabbat. Do not compromise on the holiness, on the joy that there is on Shabbat. Don't compromise on inviting and calling upon the spiritual attribute that will come and will help you lift yourself up from this mud that we're in, from this quicksand that we're in, that we call our life, that we allow ourselves, that we not only went into it ourselves, we jump head first into. Rejoice on Shabbat. Rejoice on Hashem. And this is the only simcha that a person has. The simcha of Hashem Beseudot Shabbat, the simcha, the true simcha, the only simcha we have is simchat Torah. בזכות זה הקדוש ברוך הוא יביא לנו את משיח צדקנו במהרה בימינו, אמן ושבת שלום.